What's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So in today's video, we are going to be continuing along with our Bloons Tower Defense 6 Let's Play, and we will be jumping into episode 6. So for today's episode, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently than we've been doing for the Let's Play, and we're only going to be doing half cash mode for Monkey Meadow. So right away, we need to start off with a dart monkey. I do have my monkey knowledge turned on, but because we're still low level, we don't have a lot of monkey knowledge unlocked. So right away, we are definitely going to lose a couple of lives because we can only afford to grab one dart monkey right from the start. So it's not that big a deal. We just need to make sure that we keep that in mind and we don't lose too many more lives. So the next thing past buying the first dart monkey, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a second dart monkey, and this should be just enough popping power on this map to ensure that we're going to be able to afford our hero. Now the hero that I've chosen for this half cash mode is going to be Quincy. The reason why I chose Quincy is because Quincy's a super cheap hero that we could definitely afford in a decent amount of time. I do know that Benjamin is a good pick, and Sada is also a really good pick as well. But unfortunately, we don't have those towers unlocked yet, so we have to make do with what we have. So here we are on round 10. We officially have our Quincy placed down. Now the next thing that I want to do is I want to go for a tower that's gonna be able to help us out, not only in the early game, but it's definitely going to be able to assist us during the late game as well. Now the tower that I'm talking about is going to be the Wizard Monkey. Now, we should be able to afford the Wizard Monkey here in just 1 second. As soon as we can, we'll go ahead and go over all the different upgrades that we're going to end up doing. And there we have it. Now that we have our Wizard Monkey, we need to save up a lot more money. So while we're saving up the money, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on the series. It seems like you guys are definitely enjoying it, and I'm definitely enjoying making the series for you guys. You guys have been really understanding with the fact that I'm trying to develop like a new style of editing. I'm trying to figure out what works best and what's going to be most enjoyable to watch. So guys, again, if at any point in time you guys think of an idea that could help this series along, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. I may not do the suggestion that you suggested, but I'll do my best to try and incorporate the suggestion with what I'm currently doing in the Bloons Tower Defense 6 series. Right guys, now that we are in round 25, I upgraded our Wizard Monkey to Wall of Fire. The reason why I chose to go with Wall of Fire is, of course, we do have the lead balloons coming on the next round. I really didn't worry too much about the camo balloons because we do have our Quincy, and Quincy is now at the level where he can hit camo balloons. So we really don't need to worry too much about needing any more camo popping power at this current point in time. But we will be upgrading our Wizard Monkey to the bottom upgrade path to go ahead and ensure that he can hit camo balloons as well, because the wall of fire is just one of those towers that definitely adds a lot of support to your column position. And if you guys don't use him for half cash mode, I definitely recommend you give him a little bit of a try. Now the next tower that I end up going for is I grab a Monkey Ace. The reason why I chose to go with the Monkey Ace here is because the Monkey Ace is a really unique tower in the regards that he has a lot of popping power, and on top of that, once you buff him with an alchemist, he becomes insanely overpowered. So it's definitely going to take us quite a few rounds in order to save up to $2,375 in order to afford the Never Miss. But because we went with the Wizard Monkey that had the Wall of Fire, we definitely have more than enough time, or more than enough popping power to deal with the rounds up until the point where we can afford to buy the Never Miss. Which I think on round 39 we can actually, or round 38, we can afford to buy our Never Miss here, and then we can afford to buy Rapid Fire on round 39. Because, of course, round 39 is a little bit more of a beefy round that gives us quite a bit of money to work with. Alright, now around 40, I do activate Quincy's level 3 to go ahead and ensure that we're able to deal with that Moab balloon, which, of course, we were definitely able to. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and upgrade our Monkey Ace to the top path, the second pathway. So we go for a 203 Monkey Ace. And now that we have this, the next thing that I want to go for is I want to go ahead and grab a Monkey Village. Now with this Monkey Village, I'm not too worried about having camo detection right away, but I do know that we need to start working towards camo detection because we're getting at that point where Quincy isn't going to be enough to be able to deal with the camo purple balloons. So we should be able to afford our radar scanner here in just 1 second. So as soon as we can afford to buy it, we're going to go ahead and buy it, and then we'll go ahead and get into the next step of what we're going to be doing here. And the next step is going to be grabbing an alchemist. Now with this alchemist, we wanted to only buff our monkey ace, because if we have our monkey ace buff with an alchemist, it will definitely be able to carry for quite some rounds. I know it will definitely be able to deal with round 60, and it will be able to allow us to go with a couple of different towers that will allow us to deal with this half cash hard mode. Alright, so the upgrade pass that I'm going to be going for with the alchemist is I'm going to be upgrading him to a 300 to start with, and then we'll work on saving up the money to go ahead and upgrade our alchemist up to the tier 4. Now this is a pretty costly investment, especially since we only have him buffing our Nevamis, but I'm so confident that the alchemist is going to be able to provide the Nevamis with a buff that's going to be able to allow it to carry our composition for quite some time. Alright, now that we have the alchemist upgraded, the next thing that we want to go ahead and do is we want to go ahead and grab jungle drums on our monkey village. The reason why I grab jungle drums is it's not too costly of an upgrade, and it's definitely going to increase our wizard monkey and our Quincy's attacking power, which will be able to help us out until we can afford to buy our next tower. The next tower that I choose to go with is going to be the recursive cluster, because we at this current point in time, we do have quite a bit of popping power on the field, but we are still lacking in ceramic popping power, which is exactly why I chose to go with the recursive cluster. So the recursive cluster isn't a super expensive tower, but it is a little bit costly, which is why we chose to go with the alchemist on the Nevamis, because it would allow us to save up enough money in order to upgrade our bomb shooter up to the recursive cluster. Now the next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade our bomb shooter up to heavy bombs here. The reason why we upgrade to the top path is because it will provide us with quite a bit of popping power, and it will allow us to deal with round 63. Now the next thing that I go for is I go ahead and upgrade our monkey village up to primary training. The reason why I grabbed the primary training is because it's going to give enough of a buff to our recursive cluster to allow it to deal with round 63 pretty easily. Alright, now the next thing that I want to go for is I'm going to go ahead and end up upgrading our monkey village up to primary mentoring. The reason why I choose to go for the primary mentoring is, again, I just want to make sure that we have enough popping power in order to, enough popping power with our primary expertise in order to carry us for quite a few rounds. Now, for the most part, the strategy that we have on the field right now is going to be enough to carry us for pretty much the entire game. So what I'm thinking about next is what towers I want to place down, whether I want to try to upgrade our wizard monkey a bit more, or what exactly would be the best play to go for. So what I'm doing right now is I'm saving up enough money to go ahead and upgrade our wizard monkey up to our dragon's breath. The reason why I want to go with the dragon's breath is not only is it going to increase our wall of fire's popping power, but it's also going to make sure that we're going to be able to easily deal with a bunch of these upcoming rounds with the ceramic balloons. So now that I have the wizard monkey upgrade to a dragon's breath, the next thing that I'm thinking about is what tower do I actually need, and what tower do I actually want to spend money on. Now that I have the dragon's breath, there's not really much more towers that I'm gonna need. So what I do is I go ahead and I look through a couple of towers, and I start thinking about some of the other game modes that I want to work with, and I go ahead and I grab myself an ice monkey. The reason why I grab an ice monkey is because I don't have any experience into the ice monkey itself. And then once I start thinking a little bit more, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have any experience in my glue gunner or my boomerang monkey as well. So I think to myself, why not go ahead and place these towers down? We have more than enough popping power going right now, where we don't need to worry too much about any of the balloons flipping through. Now I also noticed that I'm on round 775. I have $3,000 to work with, so I went ahead and I invested into another wall of fire wizard monkey. And the reason why I grabbed the wall of fire wizard monkey is just again because the wall of fire, or the center pathway wizard, is so strong. Now, at this current point in time, I really don't know what to invest my money in, because when we look at it, we have pretty much every single upgrade that we need. We have the 2 Dragon's Breasts, we have the Never Miss, we have the Recursive Cluster, our Quincy is getting the level ups. So right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is what towers I want to place down to go ahead and get that little bit of extra experience. So guys, we are nearing the end of our half cash guide. So again, guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for kind of supporting me through the point where I'm trying to figure out how to do like the voiceovers. I'm trying to figure out all the editing as well. So that being said, please feel free to let me know in the comments below if you guys have any suggestions, or what you guys think about this, or me doing the episode this way, where I do a solo episode for half cash mode, I do a solo episode for impoppable mode, and of course I do a solo episode for chimps mode. But anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into a little bit of monkey knowledge here. All my monkey knowledge points that I've been getting from this point on, I've been putting into the hero tree, because the hero tree is an absolutely amazing tree to have your monkey knowledge in. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.